I'm the Tuzemi. Data born youth member when we say they serve for Anambra State when they call Jennifer Elohor Edema when they beat the girl don't give her own side of the story. It don't disclose what really happened when lead to that beating when they beat her. And if you watch that video, it is very worrisome because when you see over 8 person they beat one single girl, like saying that evil thief, they're not a big thief like that. You get the point? It not make sense. And this is not the first time when we say all those are going to Sheba for Anambra State, they exhibit that art, not be only this one they start. That they do dubious art for that state, that they take laws into their hands and not see reason why Anambra State security outfits, not be say there be police, they go bust enter person house, carry laptop, 6 phone, like say there be police, it not make sense. That they carry gun, they oppress people, they bust people head, so they even they shoot people. You get the point? They do more harm than good for Anambra State. Meanwhile, the girl don't give her own side of the story. So sit down, may listen, may you hear how the matter take play when it involve the serious beating.
My name is Edema with Jennifer, the girl in question. So this incident happened on the 23rd of July, at about 5 p.m. in the evening. I myself and my co-couples were just in our couples lodge, charging our phones, minding our own business as youths that we are, as usual. So we had a knock on the door, and at first we thought it was a neighbor's door because it was a 3-story building with a lot of flats, a lot of rooms. So we actually thought it was a neighbor's door that was being knocked on. So we ignored the first time until we heard it again. But this time it was way more aggressive, and it was like the person on the other end was angry about being ignored. So I decided, okay, let me go and check if it's our door that is being knocked or who is at the other end. Even before I got to the door was kicked in. If I had even made a step further, the door would have hit me in, and only God knows what. So on the other end of the door, I saw a masked man with a gun. I don't know what type of gun, and he wasn't wearing any form of uniform, whether military or just plain uniform. He wasn't wearing no form of identification. At first I was afraid that it was an armed robber, until I heard him say, all of you outside. That was when I summoned a little courage and was like, outside as how? All of us here are coppers. All of us in this room, this particular room you kicked in, all of us here are coppers. It was the event of this argument. My colleagues came out and was like, what's going on? And then I told them that he's asking us to come outside for reasons he didn't explain. He didn't even introduce himself or tell us where he's coming from. So my colleague was like, all of us here are coppers. If you want to even say our ID card, he went inside, got his ID card, and even told the others to bring out their ID card and everything for identification, just to clear ourselves. But they ignored, even forced themselves inside our rooms, packed our laptops, our phones, and everything. And they became very, very aggressive. That what gave us rights? What kind of stupid coppers that were doing Yahoo, were doing this and that inside the room? And we're even trying to explain ourselves, even those of us that were not with our ID cards because we came from our PPA. We're even offering to show them our portal, our NYSC portal, as evidence that we're coppers, we are serving coppers. They ignored everything and forced us downstairs, pushed us, like, they almost pushed me down the staircase, telling me that I'm the one that is even having mouth. That what gave me rights as a woman to challenge them. So when we got downstairs, we saw their vehicle. That was when we even identified that, these people are Anambra Vigilante Group, Babi Odogashi. That was what was written on the vehicles that we saw outside. So when even if you want to force us, even if you want to go with you, we should at least call somebody, either our LGI or we should call our proprietor so that they will know that we're going somewhere with people, because you didn't introduce yourself. We don't even know you. We don't know where you are taking us, so we can't just follow you like that. That was when they started beating me. That what gave me the right, what gave me the mouth to confront them. So they even went ahead to tell us that if we even call anybody or if we contact anybody, that they are going to smash our phones on the floor. They beat me, tore my clothes on my body. Even my colleague that was pleasing with them, that you cannot be hitting a lady like this about 5, I mean, how many of them they hit her with an iron rod? And why would she be pleading on my behalf? Okay, let them at least let me change before following them. They refused, forced me into the vehicle, or even pressing my neck inside the vehicle, slapping me, doing all sorts of nonsense.